Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mogi Beth, and if you're new here, I am a full-time reseller, primarily on the Poshmark app. Happy New Year! I am back from vacation. Spain was so fabulous. Oh man, it really makes me want to go back on vacation. I'm actually planning my next vacation now because I just had so much fun. But anyway, today's video is really kind of more a casual, fun one. I really like doing this. I just kind of been thrifting the past couple of days, a little bit here and there, and I wanted to bring y'all along with me just to show you what I pass on, what I pick up. I bring you in kind of sporadically, so I'll show you that footage soon, and then we'll jump into the haul. I'll put timestamps down in the description, so if you want to jump ahead to the haul, you can. But I'm just really excited about the things I found. Thrifting to me is something that I'm kind of phasing out of more and more in my business, but it's still something that I absolutely love. It is the kind of thing that got me addicted to this profession in the first place. And the thrift stores here are really actually quite good, but it just does take a long time to find, you know, a decent amount of items. I think in today's haul we have a little bit over 15 items, and I spent, you know, probably 4 to 5 hours in total, so that's not great, right? Like, that's like really, really bad in terms of the efficiency of my time. But anyway, I really enjoy it, and so I like doing it, and I like making these videos. So if you like this kind of video, let me know in the comments down below. But without further ado, let me show you the footage of me thrifting. All right, here we go. Okay, so I am sitting outside of Goodwill, and I have about 4 hours, so that means I need to hustle. I need to hurry. I need to find some stuff in a short amount of time because I've got to go grocery shopping and then go meal prep and then go eat dinner and read my book and go to bed and go back to work. So I'm gonna bring y'all in as much as possible, and I will put either music or my voice over what I'm doing because I'm sure Goodwill will be playing music. But anyways, let's get in there. Let's get in there. All right, Goodwill, we're coming for you. Okay, so here are our cards, and I brought a reusable bag. So important when thrifting. The number one thrift or sourcing essential. We don't want to use plastic bags, and I think Oregon has now banned them. So oh my gosh, I read this book when I was in Spain. It was so good, y'all. If you like reading novels, I mean, I know that book was like really big a couple years ago, but, or more than that, but it was so, so good. I love Ann Patchett. I just bought her newest book. So anyways, I go straight to, you guessed it, the shoe section in the thrift store. And I thought these American Eagle booties were in fabulous condition. They looked like they had barely been worn. On later inspection, I did find they had like some pretty bad scuffs, and so I did end up putting them back, but that was a good price. Y'all are going to see some of the prices of the stuff that I pick up just because it's the thrift and I can't help it. These were some halogen heels, and if they were in better condition, I maybe would have considered picking them up, but they did have some scuffs and some pretty, you know, good amount of wear on the outer soles. So I just go by, I just kind of scan my eyes row by row, kind of what I'm doing with the camera here. Look for anything that looks like it may be high quality, and if it's high quality, take it out, look at the brand. That was a pair of Sanita. So this was a pair of what I thought were Birkenstock sandals that looked like they were in fairly decent condition. I ended up buying them and then taking them back after realizing they weren't Birkenstocks actually. I don't know. It just had been I don't know. Maybe they were dupes or something. Okay, so combing through the shoes again. I try to go through as much as possible. This was a cute pair of booties, but they're from Target. The brand is And New Way. Target does a lot of corporate donations to the Goodwills in Portland, so there are a lot of cute styles that end up getting into our Goodwills, but they're, you know, cheaper quality from Target, but they are cute styles nonetheless, just not great for reselling. So, yep, just going through these shoes. The Goodwills here also categorize everything by color, almost everything, including shoes, which blows my mind because in Kansas they certainly did not do that. And it seems like it would be time consuming, but I suppose it is helpful for some things. Just still looking for something that sticks out, that looks like it's from a higher quality leather or a higher quality material. Those are another pair of Birkenstocks, and I just didn't pick them up because of condition, but I do know some people say that Birkenstocks sell in any condition, so it just depends on what kind of condition you're comfortable picking up. These are a pair of Lucky Brand Emmy flats. But this was my first find of the day. I was super excited to find these. They're Zara. I was like, oh, wait, they're new. And then they ended up being new at Tag. Hooray! So now I'm in the coats category, and I do think it's worth going through jackets and coats right now just because people will continue to buy them, in my experience, through March, just because people will be transitioning out of their heavy winter coats into lighter coats and jackets, and so things like jean jackets, leather jackets, rain jackets still sell well throughout the spring. This was a really cute Nike piece, but it was priced at $40. We get a lot of Nike in Portland, so because it's based in Beaverton, Oregon. But I just honestly don't really know what styles are worth paying up for yet within Nike, and athletic wear, like I said, is still kind of a big old question mark to me. This was a Zara coat, but a really old Tag there, so I didn't consider it, but I do like the corduroy. And so yeah, just keep going through these coats. There are a lot of Columbia, North Face, those types of brands, which I also just don't specialize in and sell much of, but I do know there's good money in that. I think this is another brand that is highly coveted, kind of in the outdoor adventure space. But I'm more of a fashion-based reseller. So this was Ben Sherman coat, and that's a men's brand. It was a men's coat, so I put it in my cart because I do want to sell more men's in 2020. But after looking up comps, I did end up putting that one back. So after finding that men's coat, I decided to head on over to the men's section, and I looked through these jeans. I used to go through men's jeans a lot because I sold vintage Levi's, but you'll sometimes find good women's jeans in the men's jean section, so it's worth going through. I didn't find anything except for these Everlane jeans, but they were priced at $20, which is just too high for Everlane, unfortunately, so I was super sad about that. Okay, so I finished at that Goodwill. I think I went there for like an hour and a half, so I only have time for like one more Goodwill. I only got like 4 items though, and then one for me. And the 4 items were pretty good. 3 of them were shoes, so I got those within like the first 20 minutes. They just had so many things marked up. Like, they actually had some good stuff, but everything was so marked up. Like, they had a lot of newer J. Crew, a lot of, I found a pair of Everlane, I found, some other, like, Anthropologie, some decent brands, but everything was marked up, unfortunately. So, on to the next store. Hopefully, they have received just as good donations, but whoever's pricing their stuff is just being a little bit more lenient. Fingers crossed. On to the next Goodwill, and I have still got with me my trusty old reusable bag. I keep them in my car so I never forget, and I really do love the IKEA bags. I use them for literally everything in my business. I would be lost without them. But the only thing that will really divert my attention from the shoe section is a brand spanking new rack that hasn't been gone through by tons of people yet. Nothing better. That's where I find so many of my finds. And this was a Vince t-shirt, but I typically don't pick up t-shirts in virtually any brand. Basics just tend to not do as well in general. But With going through new racks, I know it differs in state to state. And in Portland, the Goodwill employees seem to be they're just really kind, first of all, but they seem to be okay with people going through new racks, even though I know we're kind of getting in the way of them doing their job. But it's worth it to me because that's just where you're going to find some of the best stuff. And so I don't think I even found anything on this rack. There was this one blazer from Zara, but Goodwill is starting to price up Zara, or at least ours is, so I didn't pick that up. So here I am going through the purses section, and I do purses very similarly to how I do shoes. I kind of just feel the leather, and if it feels like a good high quality leather, then I will look inside and see what the brand is. I don't find that many purses. I'm not a purse or bag expert, but I'm trying to get better at it and be more diligent with looking through the section. But I don't think I found any purses this time around, and that's pretty typical, especially since we get so many of those Target donations that I was talking about. They typically end up taking a lot of space in the purses section. But yeah, not a fruitful purse search this time around. The last section I filmed on this day was the maxi dress section. And this section was super crowded and high and hard to reach. In any section like that, I would recommend, instead of looking through every brand or label or tag, look through each item by material or fabric and just feel your way through that section. And if you come across an item that feels like it's high quality, then you can look at the brand or the tag. Changing it up to this strategy has saved me so much time. And here was one of the finds that I ended up being super happy with. And you'll see it in my haul later. But I used to look through every single tag or brand or label, and it just was exhausting, especially in these crowded, higher to reach sections. So that's definitely something that I would highly recommend. But yeah, I think I only ended up getting one item in this section, which is pretty typical for me nowadays. Okay, it's now a little after 6. I am so tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. because of jet lag. I'm gonna try to get up at 4 a.m. tomorrow too, just to see how it goes, because my day's been so long. But I've got to go to Trader Joe's now, do grocery shopping, do meal prep, have some stuff to do. So maybe I'll get up at 5 a.m. That seems more reasonable. Alright, but I think tomorrow morning I might try to hit up another thrift store, and then hopefully I'll have enough for a decent size haul. We'll see. Alright, it's getting dark. Good night. Alright, well, it's the next day, and I'm back at Goodwill. It is later than I wanted. I think it's like 2 o'clock. I had therapy this morning, and I did a bunch of listing. I drafted all the listings for the stuff I bought last night, which also made me realize I needed to return one thing, so I did that. But anyway, I'm at Goodwill now. Hopefully we get enough stuff. I'm aiming for like 10 items. That'd be nice. But I only have a couple hours because I'm going live on Instagram. I go live every Tuesday evening on Instagram at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you don't join me over there, you should, because I just chit chat all things reselling, and I always put a question box in my Instagram stories to see what y'all want to talk about, and then people who attend just we get to talk and discuss things, and I get to hear your point of view and in real time, and you get to hear mine. It's cool. Anyway, I don't have much time, so enough with the jabbering. Let's go find some stuff to resell. The last Goodwill that I ended up filming myself going into was this one, and I've been filming this footage with my iPhone, and filming while thrifting is certainly a skill and not one that I have yet mastered. So, if you've watched this far, thank you for bearing with me while I try to figure it out, but I really do enjoy making these videos, so let me know if you like this style of video. I personally just like seeing what Goodwills and thrift stores look like throughout the country, because they're different in Portland than they were in Wichita, and I've been to Goodwills in Texas and Minnesota and different parts of the country, and they just do differ, and I think it's fun to see, what that looks like. But I went straight to this shoe section once again, and I didn't end up finding anything that I personally wanted to pick up here. Here were some Steve Maddens, or Steven by Steve Madden, and I found a few Steve Maddens, but I didn't find any that I wanted to resell. And I do generally try to be a little bit pickier with shoes just because I don't want to clean them up. I don't like spending a ton of time cleaning shoes. And we do have so many shoes in the shoe section that I tend to be pickier. This was a Dolce Vita. It's actually in good quality. And it was a mule, a Western style, kind of with that pointy toe. But Dolce Vita tends to be hit or miss for me, so I did pass on those. Just scanning through, these kind of caught my eye, but they're some kind of weird no-name brand. So then I went to the jeans section, or the denim section, and I have a love-hate relationship with this section just because it is probably my least fruitful section, like in terms of being able to find good jeans to sell, because there's just a lot of brands in the jeans section that I will not pick up. And then when I do find, a pair of premium denim, they're oftentimes marked up, like with this pair of Page denim that ended up being, I think, $24.99. So, but jeans are one of the categories that actually sell almost year round, with the exception of a couple months in the summer. So I love selling jeans, but didn't end up finding any in this particular store.
Oh my gosh, y'all, I thought I was going to get a ton of stuff at that one. I walked out with one thing. After checking comps and looking over, the condition of everything, I ended up with one thing. And hopefully it's good enough. It's a new Attack Lulu's jumpsuit. But, alright, I have time for one more. So, let's get to it. Okay, I'm calling an audible, and I'm going to it may be Marshall's. It'll literally only have 40 minutes, so I've seen some people on Instagram who are saying Ross is like the place to be right now, so maybe it'll be better than Goodwill for me. Let's hope. Nope. Okay, so after that Ross, I actually went to another Goodwill nearby, and I actually found a good amount of things at that Goodwill, thankfully. So, I want to show you what I got. All right, the first is this swimsuit, and it is New at Tags Athleta. This is actually still on their website. It's really cute. It has this cutout on the midriff and on the back. It's got a really cute kind of Aztec-inspired print. It's a size large, and so right now January is an interesting time because it's cold. We're wearing sweaters and coats and stuff, but we really want to be thinking about 2 to 3 months ahead in the reselling business. So what I'm thinking about a lot is spring break, and just the issuance of spring back and warm weather back into our lives. Hallelujah. Of course, jackets, especially lightweight jackets, I think are doing really well right now, and jeans are doing really well right now. So I'm still looking the coats and the pants and the jeans section. Of course, shoes are good all year round, but I'm also looking more in the dresses now because dresses do better in warm weather seasons. So swimsuits, shorts, and dresses, I am now going back to in the thrift store, and I'm excited about it. Okay, but this one is a sweater, and I think in my last video I even said like blanket NYC is something I only pick up if it's a moto jacket, but then I just picked this up because I actually do really like some of their sweaters too, and this one is really cute and nice, and they had a really good price on it. It's this kind of chunky, it looks almost like waffle knit, but I don't think it is. Chunky mock neck sweater, which I think is really flattering, in this really pretty olive green color. This is a size medium, I believe. Yeah, so definitely something you can get a lot of wear out of over the next few months. So I wanted to go ahead and pick that up. I won't price it too high. And then this is a brand I really love. I don't know how well this particular piece will do, and I didn't take out any of the marks, but it is New Tag, which is great. It's Scotch and soda. It also goes by the name Maison Scotch, and I love this brand. I have a dress by this brand. I sold a coat by this brand this fall. I just really like it. And this is a really cool, it's very Western inspired. It's called a customized denim shirt, but it has all of these really cool features like this missing patch pocket, this released, like ultra released hem, this kind of different contrasting bleaching and dyeing, and it's a really cute Western inspired kind of outline there. I just thought it was really cute. New with tags in the thrift store, so I decided to pick it up. It was sold at Shopbop and Nordstrom. I wouldn't pay up for that piece because Scotch and Soda isn't necessarily known for pieces like that. What I really like with Scotch and Soda is their outerwear and, you know, maybe some of their more hardier pieces. But since it was in the thrift store new with tag, I was like, okay, I'll get it. Okay, this is an Anthropologie piece, and I was on the fence about getting it, but decided to pick it up and try it. It's Sunday in Brooklyn. It's a recent piece. I love it. It's the Swiss dot print. It's kind of light blue with blue Swiss dots. And it has pockets. It's got this halter neckline with the keyhole cutout. It's a really versatile dress. It can be worn to weddings. It can be worn during the summer, on vacation. It's lined, just really good quality, really cute dress. It's a size extra small. Again, Anthropologie is, you gotta be careful with Anthropologie these days, but I thought I'd try that out since it is a newer style, and I really did like the design. Okay, this is another brand that is now hit or miss. It's Show Me Your Moo. It used to be like maybe a year and a half ago that this brand was super hot, but now it's not so much, but certain pieces are. This is a mini dress. It's called the Byron dress, B-Y-R-O-N, in this palm leaf print, which is really cute. Perfect for vacation, spring break, what have you, with this high square neckline. Cute. I checked comps and they looked good, so I went ahead and picked it up. And it wasn't marked up in the thrift store, so that was good. This is Rag & Bone. This is a Rag & Bone dress that I found. It is a size medium. And Rag & Bone, if this was marked up, or I would not pay up for this piece, but it's so cute. It's got this eyelet embroidery on the neckline and along the hem and sleeves. And then it's this striped material. It's just this shift dress that's really easy to wear on vacation. It's 100% cotton, really breathable. But since Rag & Bone really isn't known for their dresses, I wouldn't necessarily recommend paying up for something like this, but since it was in a thrift store, I thought I'd pick it up and give it a go. Okay, this next one was surprisingly also not marked up. Portland Goodwill, they really love marking up free people. They mark it up to death. But this was a Free People dress that was a size extra small. And it's really cute. It's got this cutout here. Got the tie on the sleeves, these little cap sleeves. And most importantly, it has pockets. Y'all, pockets are everything. Yeah, and it's got a side zip. It's just really well constructed. Cute little floral mini dress for the warmer seasons coming up. Okay, another warm weather piece. This is cute. I really like this. It's a wide leg jumpsuit from Lulu's, new with tag, in this sage green color, and then it has this tie up on the back. I think this is actually still in their store, but it's sold out except for like in the size large or extra large. This one is a size small, so I really wanted to pick it up. It's super cute and it's lined. It's actually pretty well constructed for Lulu's. I find a lot of Lulu's in the thrift store, but I tend to be pretty particular with what I pick up, but I really like that piece, so I went ahead and picked it up, and the fact that it was new with tag and it wasn't marked up in the thrift store, convinced me to go ahead and give it a try. But generally, I like maxi dresses from Lulu's, and then any kind of formal dress from Lulu's that's longer length. But the shorter length dresses won't garner as much, and especially like the plainer type of dresses, I don't think I typically don't pick up. Okay, this is probably the piece I was most excited to find, and honestly, I might keep it. Oh, it's so cute. It's so my style. It's And Other Stories, which is actually a brand owned by H&M, but makes super, really cute pieces on trend. This is a long sleeve. This is such a vintage inspired floral print. And then along the skirt portion, it has these buttons. Let's see if I can get that in frame. And then right above the buttons is this big slit. So I think it's so cute, and it's a midi length. I just really like the light tan, dark tan, and black combo. I love this dress so much. Super cute. And it's still same situation, still in store, but I think only large or extra large is available online. Okay, and then I found this dress, Diane von Furstenberg. I won't pick up everything by Diane von Furstenberg, but I will pick up wrap dresses, and this is a beautiful maxi length wrap dress. I forget the style name of this dress, but it's got this collar, V-neck, 3/4 length sleeve. I am loving this dress. It's a size 2, and yeah, I actually found another Diane von Furstenberg dress in the store, but I decided not to pick it up just because it was a little outdated. Wrap dresses, though, I will almost always pick up just because that is Diane von Furstenberg's signature look, and so that's what people are looking for when it comes to Diane von Furstenberg. Okay, I actually don't have very much experience in activewear in general, with maybe the exception of some Lululemon, but not much. But this pair of leggings is such a good quality. It looks like they've never been worn, and I know this brand is expensive. It's Alo Yoga. Here, actually, I'm just going to show you this. Alo. And these are called the high waist lounge leggings, but they are for yoga. They have this ribbed bottom so it can go over your heels, which I think yogis like. They're high-waisted and have this ribbing on the top, and then this heather blue color, really pretty. These are a size large, and these are also still for sale on their website, and they retail for about $98, so I thought I'd pick them up and give that a go. I know Alo is kind of hit or miss, but I wanted to try that as well. And then I found these Vince jeans. Okay, Vince is also not known for denim, so I would never pay up for Vince jeans, but these were half off and they weren't marked up, so I paid very little for them. Okay, I don't even think you're gonna be able to see the, oh, there you go, maybe. Okay, and these are a mid-rise skinny jean, size 27, and since they were so cheap, I thought I'd pick them up, and they're in such good condition too. So yeah, I think they could be a really good wardrobe staple for someone who does prefer mid-rise, because it's a really good dark wash. I like dark wash right now, and they're in fabulous, excellent condition. Okay, the last clothing piece I have are these Madewell jeans, and they have a raw hem, which is really cute. These are a 9-inch high-rise skinny. However, the rise is actually more like 9.5 inches. I don't know, whatever. The size is 27, and like I mentioned before, the patch on the Madewell jeans is virtually flawless, so that really tells me that they have not been worn much and not been washed much, if at all. So really was excited to find these. Okay, now shoes. Okay, so the first pair are these new with tag Zara mules, and they have a real leather upper and then they're faux fur lined. These are actually a blogger favorite. So even though they only, retailed for $70, I think comps showed that they're selling actually close to that in like this $50, $60 range. I was super excited to find these. Just something to keep in mind that if it is a blogger favorite, which you just know by Google searching the item, and if a ton of like bloggers pictures with the item show up, then it's a good indication that they're in high demand and they're a blogger favorite. But yeah, was super excited to find these. They're super cute. And then this is probably my favorite shoe brand to sell, Vionic. These are just a pewter purple flat, ballet flat, the crossover on the toe box there. They've got kind of a snakeskin print. Simple, really good condition pair of flats from Vionic. I'm excited to get these listed. And then lastly, we have this pair of Cole Haan mules with a stacked heel and a black leather upper. These are a size 8.5, and they, I think, are perfect for the season we're heading into. So I went ahead and picked these up as well. Okay, so that's it for the haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had fun making this video, and I hope to make more in the future. I really want to show more behind the scenes type of footage of what I do on a day-to-day basis, and then I also want to do more informative videos as well. So let me know in the comments down below what your favorite item was, and I think I've got all of these drafted. Now I gotta go photograph them and get them listed. So I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, bye!